Awesome. Well, guys, congratulations. Thank you, all of you, for hopping on this call, guys. My name is KJ Jackson. For those of you who don't know me, I'm really excited to be sharing this information with you tonight, just so you can all gain a little bit more knowledge when it comes to the foreign exchange market, when it comes to trading, and really what it takes to be a profitable trader. You know, everybody wants to make money fast, but the thing is, fast, easy come, easy go. Let's just put it that way, guys. Um, 1 second. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and push forward with this presentation. I want to give a shout out to my business partner, Mitch. He actually helped me put this together. So I'm really happy and proud to be presenting this for you all tonight. If you haven't already, go ahead and grab a pencil and a pen. You definitely want to take notes. Even for my experienced traders, you might have that aha moment. You might hear that one thing that's new that could change everything for you tonight. So always be a student, always be ready, to listen along, take notes, be tentative. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask in the chat box. Again, I want to thank every single one of you for hopping on, and let's go ahead and get it started. All right, guys, so tonight we will be talking about the building blocks of a profitable trader, right? So tonight you're going to learn exactly what it takes to be a profitable trader within the foreign exchange market. Before we really hop into this presentation, there's a few things that I'm going to cover. So guys, for those of you who don't know, Forex is short for the foreign exchange market. This is the largest and most liquid financial market in the entire world. So if right now, if you have a bank, 9 times out of 10, the bank that you bank with, they're trading your money in the foreign exchange market, right? And at the end of the year, they might be giving you 1%, 2%, 0.2%. They're giving you some chump change, but they're making so much money off of your money within this market, guys. And that's the thing that I love about trading Forex versus trading like stocks or in some other financial markets, guys. It's because of the fact that it's so large and so liquid that you really can come in even with small capital and still be able to profit. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about tonight. Let's go ahead and move on forward. So first things first, guys, I want you to understand this. Yes, you can make a lot of money trading, but the market is not your friend. The market is a beast. The market can literally smell beginner all over you, right? It's like blood in a shark tank, right? So you have to have a plan when it comes to the foreign exchange market. You can't go into trading thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to press a few buttons and see what happens. No, guys, you have to have a concrete plan, and this is what's going to separate the pros from the rookies, right? When it comes to building a plan, it is so important that you customize your plan for you and your account. So for those of you who are new, we're going to touch on this just a little bit. So basically, when you're trading in the market, this is how you're going to create your trading plan. You're going to decide how much money are you willing to risk in this market. That's rule number one, guys. When it comes to trading, you are investing. Investing money is different from extra money, spending money, bill money. When it comes to investing, guys, investing, there are high risk involved, especially when it comes to trading. So if you cannot afford to lose this money, you should not be investing it. You're not ready to go live yet, guys. Some people, you may not be financially there where you can afford to lose a few $100 a month, and that's pretty common when it comes to being a trader, especially in the beginning. So guys, it's so important to formulate this plan. So I'll make it very simple when you're creating your trading plan. When you create your trading plan, you're basically assessing over the course of how many trades can you take depending on what lot size you're using and how much capital you have in your account, right? So I'll make it really simple tonight. Let's say you have a trading account with $100. Well, if you're a low risk trader, which I would suggest if you're only using $100, you want to use small lot sizes. You want to use some 0.01s, which is only 10 cents per pip. You want to use 0.02s, 20 cents per pip. Why? Because even with the 35 pip stop loss, that's going to give you more trades that you're able to take. That's going to allow you to stay in the game. So when it comes to trading, guys, trading, it isn't all about winning every single trade. It's a game of probability. It's about staying in the game. It's about winning over a series of trades. I think that this is so important, and I really want to drive it home to you guys, because everybody has their freak accident story where they were trading and they made a lot of money. We all have those stories. You know, my most profitable day, I don't even like to talk about it, because literally the next day I lost everything because I did not stick to my trading plan, right? So it's so important to stick to it and know it like the back of your hand, guys. Keep it low risk. The whole point is to stay in the game. You don't want to get into the habit of blowing accounts and blowing accounts. And now when we go into moderate risk and high risk, this is how, as a beginner, I can guarantee you, you're going to blow your account. So listen closely. This is what not to do. Guys, if you're trading with $100 account, right? You got $100 in your account. If you're trading with a 35 pip stop loss and you're trading at $1 per pip, you only have 3 trades that you can take at $1 per pip. Let's say those 3 trades go against you. You just blew your account off of 3 trades. Was it really worth it risking $1 per pip on such a small lot, on such a small account? No, it wasn't worth it. How many of y'all want to blow your entire account based on 3 trades when you had an opportunity to build your account slowly with using smaller lot sizes, to where now you don't have to be right 3 out of 3. When you're using smaller lot sizes, you get to stay in the game. Now you can take 30, 40 trades on a $100 account, and you can be right literally 40% of the time, literally 30% of the time in most cases, and you will still turn a profit in these markets, versus trying to get out there and use the big lot sizes. Or, you know, if you're someone where you're coming into the markets and you're like, I need to make money now. Guys, trading Forex, it may not be for you right now if you need money today. Because I promise you, learning this skill, it can definitely set you free in the future, but this is not something that you're going to learn today and it's going to change the rest of your life. Guys, this is something that is so powerful, and it really is life-changing. It's so precious, but it's very important that you take it serious. Take your education when it comes to this serious. That way you can reap all the benefits of your discipline and hard work. All right, guys, step number 2, back to step number 1. You have to stick to the plan. This means exactly what it says. You must stick to the plan to see success. Since every outcome is unknown, we must use the same risk for every trade and be present for each trade. Guys, you have to detach yourselves from the outcome, because at the end of the day, the markets are going to do what the markets are going to do, right? And we may not understand why. We're not in the minds of the banks that are, you know, some of the biggest players in the foreign exchange market. We're not in the minds of some of these hedge funds that are the biggest players in the foreign exchange market. We're retail traders. We are individuals. Your $100 account is not going to move the market, right? So guys, it is so important that you understand that in the markets, anything can happen at any given moment, and you have to be okay with that. Guys, that's why when it comes to trading, we think of trading as a series of trades, not just one trade, right? You're not going to take one trade and become a 6-figure trader. You're not going to take one trade and become a 7-figure trader, a millionaire, right? It's not going to be that one trade. But over a series of trades, you can be consistently profitable and you can make really nice money when it comes to trading, guys. But you have to detach yourself from the outcome, because like I said, anything could happen. I'm going to go a little bit further into depth with this, guys. When it comes to trading, it's all about controlling your losses. Sticking to your trading plan to where you say, okay, I'm going to get into this trade. I'm going to set my stop loss at 35 pips. I'm going to set my take profit at 80 pips. Whatever happens, it's done. I've already assessed the risk. Okay, if I have a 35 pip stop loss and I'm trading at $1 per pip, well, worst case scenario, I'm going to lose $35 on this trade. Best case scenario, this trade is going to hit my 80 pip take profit and I'm going to make $80. So then you have to assess your risk, right? So I'm risking $35 to gain $80. Once I know that, once I've assessed the risk, once I've accepted the risk, I'm comfortable and I can place that trade. All right, number 3, guys, this is a huge one. If you have your pens, your papers, you definitely want to write this down. You have to eliminate fear. Guys, yes, the market is this big, scary thing, and nobody understands why it's moving and why it looks like Chinese and what are these lines and shapes. Guys, get it out of your head that this thing is scary, right? This is just like anything else that you've ever done for the first time in life. It's unfamiliar, but guess what? With time, it can become familiar, right? So let's go ahead and eliminate fear tonight. Guys, the number 1 fear is the fear of being wrong. Guys, I couldn't tell you how many times I've gotten on TradingView, marked up a chart, beautiful markup. I'm looking at this chart and I'm like, wow, I'm going to catch 100 pips. But then I think, well, what if I'm wrong? So I don't execute the trade. Well, guess what? You don't execute the trade, you don't make money. The fear of missing out. How many of you, I want y'all to be honest in the chat box. I need some interaction, guys. How many of you have ever had the fear of missing out? Have you ever seen someone post a screenshot of money they're making or a trade that they took on UJ and you're like, ooh, let me hop in there. I don't want to miss out on any money. I see everybody else winning. Let me just hop in there. Guilty, Michaela, thanks for being honest. Guys, it is better to not risk money than to depend on someone else's analysis and be late to the Forex party. Because when you're late on an entry, guess what? 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in drawdown. You missed the move. It's already over. You're chasing the market and it's already then took off running away from you, right? Guys, you can't be afraid of missing out on money. This is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world. Opportunities will happen. Be patient. Don't chase the money. Let it come to you. That's a major nugget. Y'all need to write that down. And then the fear of leaving money on the table. Guys, set your take profit, okay? When it's time to get out the markets, it's time to get out. You set your parameters. You assess and accept the risk, and you also accept the reward. Guys, don't stay in a trade just because you think, oh, well, it's going to go up another 5 pips. What is another 5 pips going to do for you? It's not going to make you a 6-figure trader. It's not going to make you catch, it's not going to turn you into a millionaire. Those 5 pips mean nothing. The market could reverse at any time. So instead of leaving money on the table, instead of having this fear of leaving money on the table, set your take profit. Take partial profits as you're trading. Get your money out of the markets, guys. Every mistake we make as a trader can be linked to one of these 4 fears. So guys, these are the 4. Write them down, understand them, and let's move forward so we can overcome them. All right, guys, now step number 4. Guys, if you don't do anything else when it comes to trading, you have to do this. You must execute and actually take the trade. Don't be the guy or the girl that says, I knew UJ was going to, and never actually executed the trade. How can you ever be a successful trader if all you do is analyze but never execute? How can your trade plan work if you're too scared to execute? Guys, it's like one of those scenarios, like if you're, I don't know if you've ever been to a shooting range, right? So they teach you all the gun safety, all of that great stuff, the terminology, how you hold the gun, how to use it. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to shoot it, then what are you wasting all of this time learning for? You got to be able to apply the knowledge that you are going to gain when it comes to your Forex journey. If you're not executing, if you're not actually placing trades, whether it be demo or live, you are not growing. You will not make money until you learn how to make money in this market. And the way that you learn is by actually executing those trades. Don't be afraid to get into a trade. Don't be afraid to lose money. Guys, can you go ahead and mute your mics for me? Awesome. All right, guys. Now step number 5. Eliminate expectations. This is so important, especially for all of my beginners within this group. You have to get your expectations in line with the reality of the environment you are trading in. A probabilistic environment, that means maybe. There is no way to know why you are winning or losing, and there's no way to find out. Every prediction your analysis makes is a guess. You are gambling. There are no assured outcomes, and we cannot make a connection of the reasons we put a trade in and the reasons the market went in our favor or not. There is no analysis that can take the gambling elements out of trading. Again, this is why it is so important to stick to your trading plan, because we don't know. Whatever edge it is that you use in the market, whatever trade style you have, whether it be fibs or you're using support and resistance or you're reading the news, whatever sentiment you may have because of something you read or whoever you follow said this, at the end of the day, anything could happen. You have to understand that. You can't think that you can pick up your phone, open up MetaTrader 4, and say, I know for certain EU is going to do this. So I'm going to place my trade, and with 100% certainty, it's going to do this. It's not the way the market works. What you can do is open your phone and say, you know what? I'm going to risk my 35 pips. I'm going for 80. Whatever happens, happens. I've assessed the risk. I've accepted the risk, and I'm going to go on about my day. That's what you can do. But so guys, you have to understand different market conditions and what can also happen, right? You have to understand trading is not like, how do I want to compare this? It's not like school. It's not like taking a test. So yeah, it's not like taking a math test, right? So when you take a math test, there's literally one right answer when it comes to math. There's one right answer. With this, there's many methods. There's many ways that you can come up with your analysis. But at the end of the day, you can mark up a chart beautifully. News can give you, make you feel like, okay, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. You can be comparing to DXY, the dollar index, and all of that. And at the end of the day, you could be wrong. And it's okay. But you have to understand that you could always be wrong. And that's fine. That's a part of it. All right, guys. Now step number 6. I've kind of been speaking on this. It's important to accept the risk. Let your trades play out and let the markets breathe. Do not be a slave to your MT4 app. Do something to take your mind off of your trade. Trust the process and your trading plan. And remember, we are not here to win every trade. We are here to be profitable after a series of trades. Guys, this is all about accepting the risk. If you're over leveraging your account, you have not accepted the risk. If you're checking your phone every 5 minutes, you have not accepted the risk. And you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to lose money. It's going to throw off your psychology, and you're going to get sloppy in the markets because you haven't accepted the risk. You're not there yet. And it's okay. You can improve, but you need to be aware of this, guys. It is so important to be able to look at your trades and say, whether I'm right or wrong, I'm good. That's very powerful to be able to trade with that mentality. Whether this trade wins or loses, I'm not blowing my account. I still have more trades that I can place, and it's going to be okay. It's not the end of the world just because I was wrong on my analysis of my favorite pair, right? That's going to put you back into that fear mind state where you're worried about losing money or you're doubting yourself. Guys, accept the risk and move on. All right, step number 7. This is near and dear to my heart because I'm here for the bag. At the end of the day, guys, secure the bag. Number 7, guys, secure the bag. Withdraw your money. If it's in the account, it is not real. I spoke on this earlier when I talk about my biggest day in the market, guys. My biggest day in the market doesn't even matter because I didn't move any money out of my trading account and I lost it all the very next day. Imagine how I felt. This is such a simple thing, but some traders don't do it, and they'll end up losing every single profit that they make because they're not pulling their money out of the markets. I'm not saying that you have to pull your money back to your bank account or to your Bitcoin wallet. Guys, at least your landing account. If you had a good day of trading, you just made $100, awesome. You're trading on a $100 account, you just flipped it to $200, cool. Pull some money out, even if it's 10%, 40%, whatever on your profits, pull something out. Because until that money hits your landing account and hits back to your actual wallet, it's not real. It's not real at all. That's like going to work, clocking in, working hours and hours, getting your paycheck, and then just leaving it at the job for anyone to come grab it. That's silly. Why would you do that? Don't do that when it comes to trading. All right, and last but not least, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this call. Go live. Guys, the whole point of trading is to achieve financial freedom, some financial cushion. Some people just need some cushion. You know, it's not about being a 6-figure trader, a 7-figure trader. It's about making a couple $100 a month. Guys, whatever your financial thermometer is, it's okay. Some people have aspirations of being a 6-7-figure trader. That's fine. Do it. Some people, they just need help on some bills. Some people, they just want to get ahead in life, maybe take their family on vacation. Whatever it is, whatever your financial thermometer is, you can accomplish it through trading. I promise you, you can. It's going to take time, but you can do it. But along this trading journey, guys, do not forget to go live. What good is money if you're sitting in front of a computer all day? If you're constantly checking your phone, if you can't enjoy your family, you can't enjoy your friends, you can't go out and spend any of that money and create new experiences. Guys, trading, more than anything else, I want you guys to see trading as a form of financial freedom to give you the leverage that you need to go after your own goals, go after your own dreams. If you want to start a business, use Forex to finance it. You want to take your family on a vacation, you're saving up for a house, you like bowling, I don't know, buy some bowling shoes with your profits. Go live. You do not want to be a slave to this, guys. You want to enjoy it, accept your risk, and keep living your life, guys. This does not have to be your life. Real traders are not in front of a computer all day until, you know, missing meals and all. No, guys. Some of the best traders I know, you know how they spend their time? Playing video games all day, sleeping, traveling, playing basketball, hanging out with their friends, spending time with their family. Don't allow this skill to pull you away from your life. And also, guys, as you're learning how to trade, you're going to have to level up mentally. So it's so important that you get on these calls, because we're not just going to give you signals, feed you signals. Guys, psychology is 90% of trading. This is the important stuff. We can't skip over this and get to the money. You have to understand this, because it's like the rules of money in general. If you don't know how to manage money, more money isn't going to make your money management problem go away. So I really need you guys to understand that. I'll go ahead and open up the chat box. If you have any questions at all, let's go ahead and knock them out real quick. So, yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box. If not, you are done for the night. You can go ahead and log off. I really appreciate you all for hopping on. Thanks. Y'all are nice. Awesome, guys. I don't see any questions yet. I definitely appreciate all of the thanks, guys. I will have this recorded and up for you shortly. When am I able to start trading? If you haven't started trading already, go ahead and download the app MetaTrader 4, whether it be in the Apple Store or whatever Android has. Go ahead and download that app, and we'll take it from there. Go ahead and open a demo account. If you haven't already, check out the last video. I'll drop the link again, and Mitch, he actually goes over how to set up your demo account. So go ahead and watch that, and we'll be able to take care of you from there. If that's the only questions, what have you over? Ooh, John, that's a really good question. So this question was, what helped you overcome one of your mental blocks with trading? So guys, for me, I think my biggest mental block when it came to trading was the fact that I was trading multiple pairs. I was learning from several different people, trading every single pair, and it was just too much. I had to make things so simple. I had to get my charts clean. Mitch, he touched on this on Sunday's call. I had to get my charts clean, and I actually narrowed it down to only trading one pair. The pair that I trade is Euro USD. I'm able to trade other pairs, but this is just like my soulmate. And I study EU, but I had to make things simple, guys. Keep it simple. Keep yourself getting paid. Okay, I know this subject was over psychology of trading. Will we learn to mark up charts better? I sometimes struggle with that. Yes. Oh, so I didn't see that was a private question. I apologize. But yes, we will be going over charts and marking up charts. That's all to come. Thursday, we'll be doing a market recap, kind of just going over charts live and showing what happened in the market. Sometimes we can answer why it happened in the market, just to give you guys some basic understanding how to use TradingView, how to use MT4 to mark up your charts. Are there any more last minute questions? All right, guys, and pips for our super beginners. Guys, pips are basically how we measure movement in the market. So if you paid attention in math class, you know that an integer is either a positive or negative number, right? So in the market ticks. 1/100th of a penny is 1 pip for most currency pairs. So that's basically how we measure movements in the market, whether up or down. If it goes up 5 pips, if it goes down, we won't say negative 5 pips. We'll just still say 5 pips. So, yeah. All right, Uptrend, it's been real. I'm going to go ahead and end this call. You all have an amazing night. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the group. We'll take care of you. For those watching at home on YouTube, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and also the link to join our private group, it will be in the comment section. So check that out, guys. Everyone have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and end the call now.